They're on my docket.
Because what we got,
You must have printed it too early.
no, you gave me the one on Wednesday, and then one was emailed to me yesterday, they were exactly identical.
Cause I got attorneys on mine.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Well,
Blair? Is that Blair?
yeah,
You can look, if you can't find the docket, you could try our website, the WCCDBA website. Usually, Lillian posts the one with attorneys' names too.
oh, it does?
Yeah, she usually does every night. She'll post the one that has attorney names. I mean, it's not really for you, but it's open to you to look at if you want to.
Yes, I appreciate that.
Okay.
Good morning, Kitty.
Good
Good
morning.
morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. Are you
Good
checking
morning.
people in yet?
Morning.
I'm ready to start checking in when you guys are ready, one at a time.
All
Marita
set.
Barrett for Darius Williams.
Hey, morning.
It's a waiver.
Is that scheduled for exam? Oh, yeah.
He's waiving though.
I got it. Is he
Okay,
on?
thank you.
Is your client on?
Yes, he should be, Mr. Williams. He should be. Mr. Williams, Darius Williams. I don't know. Are you on? He should be.
I see him.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
All right, who's next? Checking in.
Captain,
Kitty,
morning.
it's
Good morning.
Alicia Martin. I have James Longworth.
Can I have your P number? Ms. Monk?
69003.
Thank you. Who's next?
Tony,
Good
Jason
morning.
Malkovich, on behalf of Mr. Narekai, I have Anton Narekai for a PCC. Mr. Collins is my co-counsel on the co-defendant, Mr. Deadeye.
And I'm here as well. Thank you.
Yeah, they're talking to both of us.
Jeffrey Collins is co-counsel?
Correct.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yo, Jason.
Both defendants are on together.
Oh. Who said they have Anton?
I have
Keep saying
Anton.
waiting zone.
Mr. Collins has Anton,
I have
right?
Angron Deda.
Oh, no, okay, so,
Turn your Wi-Fi off.
did you get it, Mr. Moody?
Mr. Collins has,
Mr. Collins is on defendant number 1.
that's Agron,
Right.
and Jason is on.
Text Jason, we're trying to log on. It won't let us in, dude.
You're good.
You good?
Go on
Oh.
mute.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, who's next? Checking in.
I have Abdul Razak Al Rayashi.
Is that your case?
It was Phil Winter's case. He had habeas, and they appointed it to me because I have other cases with Mr. Al Rayashi.
Okay.
He's in custody.
Yeah, right, number 1 on the,
I thought Winters said that.
we should just say,
It's okay. Hold on. Just come sit right here next to me.
to be appointed, because he
Yeah,
okay.
okay, because I thought that it's coordinated with.
No. All right,
Good
who's
morning.
next?
I have Ms. Washington, Melvin Houston, P number 36280.
What's the first name, Mr. Houston?
Is Kyra, Kitty.
Ira.
Is that for PCC?
Oh, I don't,
What's your P number, sir?
oh, yeah. What's your P number, Mr. Washington? Mr. Houston?
36280. And we have no discovery.
No, you don't. Nobody does today.
All right, who's next? What attorney needs to check in?
I have Jordan Davis, 2 files. This is James Anderson, 31302.
All right, I got you, Mr. Anderson. Who's next? Checking in. Any other attorney need to check in?
Good morning, Kitty. This is Crystal Murphy. I'm on the Killingsworth case. I'm the prosecutor.
What case you on?
The Killingsworth case, Benny Killingsworth.
Good morning, Madam Clerk. My name is Attorney Stephanie Lambert. I'm currently in Ontario.
Madam Prosecutor, I need your P number on Killingsworth.
It's P83362.
All right, go ahead. Who's next?
Kitty, this is Attorney Tyrone Bicker. I'm actually calling. My case is not on the docket. I have a client that had an exam on Wednesday that I need to bring before the court.
What's
It's a
the case?
KPS with the long explanation from me and him.
What's the case number, Mr. Bicker?
I'm sorry. I can come back with the case number or call you. I don't have the case number. I'm sorry. The name is Ronald Corbin. It was from Wednesday. So I understand you have other stuff to do. I can come back whenever it's a good time to do that. Mr. Corbin is ready, and I'm ready.
59388. You need the case number, Mr. Moody?
Please, yes.
His name is Ronald Corbin, case number 2005938801.
59388.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, who's next? Checking in.
Good morning, Madam Clerk. My name is Attorney Stephanie Lambert on behalf of Daryl Tate.
Daryl Tate. Okay, I got you. Who's next? Checking in.
Good morning, Madam Clerk. This is Kim Michon from NDS. I have Benny Killingsworth, who should be in the jail. So I know I'm at their leisure.
Okay, your prosecutor is on too.
Ms. Michon, can you put your email address in the chat and I can go ahead and send you discovery right now?
Oh, thank you so very much. I'd be happy to do so.
All right, who else is checking in? Any other attorney that needs to check in? All right. Ready when you guys are.
Okay. We're in.
All right, ready on Darius Williams. Calling case number 20-59346, the people of the state of Michigan versus Darius Williams. Defendant is charged with count 1, controlled substance, possession, cocaine, heroin, or another narcotic less than 25 grams. This matter is scheduled for examination.
One year ours, Prosecutor Blaine, what do you people?
Good morning, Your Honor. Melita Baird on behalf of Darius Williams. Mr. Williams, tell the judge your name. Mr. Williams. He's on, Judge.
Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Darius Williams.
All right.
Judge, I had a chance to talk with Mr. Williams regarding his right to a preliminary exam of probable cause, and he wants to waive his right to his preliminary exam.
Do you have any objection? No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, Mr. Williams, you understand that you have a statutory right to a preliminary exam where the state must show by probable cause and probable cause you had something to do with committing that crime. You understand?
I couldn't understand you, sir. You were breaking up.
All right. You understand that you have a statutory right to a preliminary exam where the state must show by probable cause a crime was committed and probable cause you had something to do with committing that crime. You understand that?
Yes, I do.
Anybody promise you anything or threaten you in any way to get you to waive your right to preliminary exam?
No, sir.
You waive your right freely and voluntarily after having opportunity to talk to your attorney about it.
Yes, sir.
You have an objection to the court signing your name to the waiver form and initialing off on it.
No, I do not.
Spirit, do you have any objection to the court signing your name to the waiver form?
No, Judge.
All right, court will find that you freely and voluntarily waive your right to preliminary exam and is bound over to Wayne County Circuit Court Criminal Division for arraignment on the information, which will be February 5th at 9 o'clock.
All right, thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
You too. Violence continue.
Thanks. Thank you.
February 5th it is.
Give me a minute.
If you're not in the hearing, put your system on mute. Mr. Deja, I done muted you twice. In a minute, I'm about to take you off. I don't want to hear everything you have to say in the background and have all the noise coming in. Put your system on mute until your case is called.
You said Mr. Davis. Mine has been on mute. I just took it off. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Davis. I said Mr. Deja.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. All right.
Ready on Longworth?
Ready.
Calling case number 2062553, the people of the state of Michigan versus James Longworth. Defendant is charged with count 1, breaking and entering a building with intent. Count 2, burglars, tools, possession, habitual offender, for notice. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
Alicia Martin, Your Honor, P69003 on behalf of Mr. Longworth. Your Honor, this is the first probable cause conference. I would ask that the court waive his presence for the purposes of today's hearing.
For a waive his appearance for the purpose of today's hearing, what's your pleasure, counsel?
Your Honor, I have no discovery. I'm seeking discovery, so either an adjourned PCC or an exam date if it's far enough out.
All right, then we're gonna set this matter for exam. How many witnesses?
Judge, on this one, I have 3.
September 7th, 2021 at 11 o'clock.
My Lord, September 7th. Did you say 11 o'clock, Judge?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Calling case number 2155261, the people of the state of Michigan versus first name AGRON, last name DEDAJ. The defendant is charged with count 1, assault with a dangerous weapon, felonious assault. Count 2, assault with a dangerous weapon, felonious assault. Count 5, count 6, weapons, felony, firearm. The people of the state of Michigan versus first name ANTON, last name NRECAJ. Defendant number 2 is charged with count 3 and count 4, assault with a dangerous weapon, felonious assault. Count 7, count 8, weapons, felony, firearms. These matters are scheduled for probable cause conferences.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Prosecutor Larry People.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jeffrey Collins, and praying on behalf of Agron Deda, defendant number one. Today is the day set for our probable cause conference. I do acknowledge receipt of discovery, and we will respectfully request a date for in-person preliminary examination.
Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jason Melkowitz, P61242, on behalf of defendant 2, Anton Narekai. Your Honor, I'm also waive his right to be physically present for today's court hearing, as the matter be scheduled for an exam.
All right, waive his appearance for the purpose of this hearing. Any witnesses, Mr. Gap?
Your Honor, I have 2 of this case.
2. All right, parties available September 7th at 11:45.
I'm available.
That's fine.
Mr. Melkowitz, did you get discovery?
I did.
Okay, this is on paper.
From evidence.com, so I've got it.
Very good. Judge Collins, always a pleasure to see you.
I look forward to seeing you in person, shaking your hand as well.
Thank you.
Yes.
Mr. Collins, can I have your P number?
Sure. 37260.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Miles, I continue. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
9/7/11:45. Thanks.
Ms. O'Meara?
Yes. Mr. El Rayashi is in custody. I don't know if I can waive his presence.
That's what I was gonna ask you.
What?
No, ask her. Did you want to waive his appearance or do you need him?
I could waive his appearance if we could just set it for an exam. If I have not had an opportunity to meet with him regarding this particular case, so if he did want to waive, I could reschedule earlier than the exam date and get him back in.
Okay.
Or
All
try.
right, you ready? Oh,
Does she know? Huh? Maybe she doesn't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Calling case number 2059019, the people of the state of Michigan versus first name ABDUALRAZAQ, last name ALRYASHI. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons, dangerous weapon, miscellaneous. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
This is Prosecutor Larry for the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Catherine O'Meara, P53823, on behalf of Mr. El Rayashi. I'd ask to waive his presence, Your Honor. He is in custody.
All right, waive his appearance for purpose of this hearing.
Your Honor, I'd ask that this be set for an exam with the understanding if I would hope that the court would allow, if he does want to waive, we could reschedule at an earlier date in order to free up your schedule for that exam time. I have not, the jail's backed up in allowing us to meet with people, so I haven't had a chance to meet with him about this particular case. I have other cases with him. I do have discovery.
Okay. I mean,
This one, Judge, I give 1.
Let's take the jail.
Can you look up February 4th? Yeah.
February 4th.
Show 2, 130, 130.
And I have a 3:15.
Your Honor, this is Wayne County. Did you need Mr. Abdullah?
Oh, there he is.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay, this is him.
All right, thank you. Bill, state your name for the record.
Abdul Razak Al-Riyashi.
All right. February 16th at 1:45.
Your Honor, is there a warrant, a failure to appear warrant that needs to be recalled in this case? Or has that already been addressed?
It's already been addressed. It's already been recalled.
Okay, does he have a bond? I'm just curious that I know that he was.
$1,000 cash.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Docket, can I take this one?
Yeah, that's excellent.
Oh, that's got more space than the one
All right.
Yeah.
See everybody in. Okay. Hmm? What? What?
Was that it, Ms. O'Mara?
Your Honor, I'm sorry, I didn't, Mr. El-Rayashi missed the court date before because he was incarcerated, he was in custody on a new case, which he has a bond for. I was wondering if this court might reinstate the original bond, considering he didn't miss court on purpose. It was because he was locked up and unable to attend.
Because he picked up a new case.
He does have a bond in that case, though. I would ask that he also have a bond.
I gave him a date. I'm not changing it. I'm not gonna let him back out so he can pick up a third case.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We ready on Davis, Jordan Davis?
Yes, we are.
Your Honor.
Jordan Davis checking in.
Davis, activate your video if you can.
Okay.
Calling case number 2059429, the people of the state of Michigan versus Jordan Davis. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. Also calling case number 2062281, the people of the state of Michigan versus Jordan Davis. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. Matter scheduled for examination.
What are your honors? Prosecutor Brinkley.
Morning, Your Honor. James Anderson appearing on behalf of Mr. Davis on both files. State your name, Mr. Davis.
Jordan Davis here.
Davis, put the phone back so I can see you, not the top of your head.
All right.
Are you wearing clothes?
Yeah. Don't have a shirt on though. I can put a shirt on right now.
When we put this over till Monday, I'll bring you in here. I'll send you to Wayne County Jail and they'll give you a shirt. Since
Sorry
when
about
do you
that.
go to court without wearing a shirt, sir?
I literally just woke up. I'm sorry about that.
I don't care.
Your Honor, can we pass this for a while?
Yeah. Pass it. He's about to get locked up.
Can we recall this matter in a half an hour or so, Your Honor?
Sure.
Ready
You want me to
on
put
Washington.
you in a breakout room with the client? Stand
Yes,
there.
please, please.
Ready on Kyra, Washington.
Ready, Your Honor.
Calling case number 2061905, the people of the state of Michigan versus Kyra, Washington. Defendant is charged with count 1, assault with a dangerous weapon, felonious assault. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, people.
And good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court and your staff, Melvin Houston, P number 36280, appearing on behalf of Mrs. Kyra Washington. Ms. Washington, would you unmute yourself and state your name to the court for the record?
Hi, my name is Kyra Washington.
Counsel, go ahead.
Your Honor, we did request discovery on December 21st. I've yet to receive a response. I know the court's policy is to set the matter for a live in-person preliminary examination far enough out where that failure to provide the discovery really won't create a problem for the defense.
Okay. Any witnesses? One. A party is available on September 8th at 9:30.
That's fine for the defense, Your Honor.
All right, let's continue.
That's September
8th at 9:30. Yeah, 8.
And I assume the prosecutor will make arrangements to send me the discovery?
Now that we know you're on the case, yes, sir.
Okay. All right, thank you very much, Your Honor. Ms. Washington, you can log off.
Ready on tape, Daryl Tate.
Ready, Your Honor.
Calling case number 2155285, the people of the state of Michigan versus.
Am I done?
The
You're
people.
done. Yes.
The people of the state of Michigan versus Daryl Tate. Defendant is charged with count 1, robbery armed, habitual offender, third notice. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Stephanie Lambert Gentile, appearing on behalf of Mr. Tate.
All right, Mr. Tate on?
Your Honor, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Is Mr. Tate on Zoom?
Okay, so it's scheduled.
Yes.
He is, Your Honor.
First, what's your bar number?
My bar number is 71303.
Mr. Tate, state your full name, please.
Daryl Tate.
All right, we setting this matter for exam?
Your Honor, we're asking for an adjournment of the PCC so that we can obtain full discovery.
On adjourn the PCCs, the exams are being set out far enough that you have more than enough time to get everything you need or do. All
Thank
right.
you.
You're welcome.
Judge, I'm working without a file, so I would have to say at least obviously 1 week.
Your Honor, it's very muffled. I could not hear Mr. Moody.
Good morning, Ms. Lambert. One, maybe two witnesses.
And Your Honor, we're requesting an in-person exam.
Okay. September 8th at 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. I'll continue.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I would like to apologize for my attire.
Davis, don't say anything right now. When I call your case, we'll deal with it.
Okay.
Ready on Killingsworth?
Your Honor, are we done with Mr. Abdul?
Yes, we are. Thank you.
When's my next court date, sir?
February 16th at
1:45.
1:45.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Maybe Ms. Murphy's on the next one, Killingsworth.
Right, the prosecutor?
Right.
Yeah.
You're gonna make a quick call.
Calling case number 2062671, the people of the state of Michigan versus Benny Killingsworth. Defendant is charged with count 1, criminal sexual conduct, first degree, weapon used. Count 2, criminal sexual conduct, first degree, weapon used. Count 3, weapons felony firearm. Count 4, weapons felony firearm. Habitual offender, third notice. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
Appearances, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Crystal Murphy, P83362, appearing on behalf of the people.
And good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Kim Michon, Neighborhood Defender Services, on behalf of Mr. Killingsworth, who is incarcerated, Judge, and I don't see the jail on the line. We did just get discovery, but just so the court is aware, we're requesting an in-person preliminary examination, but there is a second case coming through for scheduling purposes, Judge.
And Judge, if I may just add a couple things, if the court would allow at this time.
Sure.
Ms. Michon and I had an opportunity to discuss some of these things over chat, but I wanted to make the court aware and just put them on the record. On the case currently before Your Honor, I don't believe that people can move forward on the felony firearm counts based upon statute of limitations issues. I'm gonna get permission from my supervisors, but I think it's likely that the people will be moving to dismiss counts 3 and 4 at exam on this case. In regard to the second case, I was told by the OIC that the second warrant is on its way to me today. I don't physically have it in my possession yet, but I've been informed that it's on its way to me today. So once I have an opportunity to review that, and if we do go ahead and charge, that's correct, there would be a second case on its way.
All right. How many witnesses on the one we have before us?
The one before, Your Honor, today, likely just one, probably just the complainant.
Complainant is an adult.
I'm sorry, say again?
The complainant is an adult.
Yeah, she's an adult.
All right, September 8th at 10:30.
He's in custody, Judge. Is that the soonest possible date? I apologize.
Oh. All right, hold on a minute. I don't want to.
And I'm hoping they can sign that warrant expeditiously so that we can schedule the second one on the same date. I think there's only going to be one witness in that as well, just so you're eyeing a good spot for us, Judge.
Right.
February 16th at 2 o'clock.
That works for the people.
It does not work for defense. I'm so sorry, Judge. That is the only thing I have up is a preliminary examination in Livonia at 1 on another CSC case. I apologize. I haven't had to forsake a date in a long time, Judge.
All right. How about February 17th at 2:30?
That would be fine, Judge. Thank you for accommodating. I appreciate that.
And that would work for the people as well. One last thing I just want to place on the record, and Ms. Michon and I talked about this in the Zoom chat. On the case before Your Honor today, there is one outstanding lab. I made contact with the lab on Wednesday, but did not receive an update back. It would be the confirmation buccal swab lab, but as soon as I get that, I'll forward it on to Ms. Michon.
All right.
Two other matters, if I may, Judge. Knowing the court's position in that he is incarcerated, may I ask for a pretrial services review of the gentleman's bond? And secondly, I would like to stay on the line so that when the jail gets here, I've not been able to see the gentleman. We got the assignment on Wednesday.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do a pretrial services. We haven't been getting them, although I've been told they're starting to get them now.
Hope
But-
springs eternal.
That's right. All right.
Thank you so much, Judge. I'll wait patiently.
Thank you.
Diallo.
Yeah, Ms. Diallo was on, and Mr. Tarver is here, right?
Yeah.
Madam Clerk, this is Attorney Kevin Bassan. Can I check in on Zachary Woodard?
Okay, Mr. Wood.
Thank you.
Ready on Philip Tarver?
Ready.
Calling case number 2059461, the people of the state of Michigan versus Philip Tarver. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed, count 2, motor vehicle operation without security. This matter is scheduled for an examination.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Prosecutor Woody for the people.
Judge, good morning to you and your staff. Lillian Diallo on behalf of Philip Tarver, who is physically present in the courtroom, and I'm appearing via Zoom.
All right, and Tarver, can you state your name, please? Philip Tarver. Thank you, sir. All right, we ready to proceed?
Judge, at this time, I just went on the hallway just a moment ago. Court officer did also. Our complaining witness is not here at this time. We would, for the record, request.
I think he said he's requesting an adjournment, Judge. I couldn't hear him very well, but I'm objecting. Yeah, I don't even have to open my mouth to this honorable court. I would object and ask that this matter be dismissed.
All right, matter is dismissed without prejudice.
Thank you. Mr. Tarver, wait for the paperwork, Judge. I will see you at 2 o'clock in person.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank
All right,
you.
we'll wait for your paperwork.
You haven't seen the hallway, Mr. Tarver.
Recall.
Davis. Recalling case number 2059429, the people of the state of Michigan versus Jordan Davis. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. Also calling case number 2062281, the people of the state of Michigan versus Jordan Davis. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed.
Good morning, James Anderson, appearing on behalf of Mr. Davis on both files.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Prosecutor Woody for the people. Second case ending in 281 in Anna.
Yes.
Okay. Just to note that I'm not working with the file on that one. It's not on the docket.
The other one was scheduled for exam in August.
Yes, the other one that's scheduled for exam at 9:30.
Mr. Davis, state your name for the record, please.
Jordan Davis.
Your Honor, today is the date and time for preliminary examination on one file, and another preliminary examination has been set for sometime, I believe in August on the other file. As to both files, I've explained my client his right to have a preliminary examination in which the prosecution has to show probable cause to believe he committed the offenses that he's charged with and that they occurred in the city of Detroit. I believe he understands his rights and wants to waive both preliminary examinations at that time so we can apply to the gun board.
People have no objection.
All right. Mr. Davis,
Yes, sir.
you want me to respect you, right?
Yes, sir.
And most importantly, you want me to respect your freedom, correct?
Yes, sir.
Why would you come on here, attend a court hearing wearing no shirt? I guess that's just beyond my comprehension right now.
To be honest, this is my second time ever coming to court, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I wanted to apologize about the attire. I didn't even know I was going to be shown on video today. I apologize.
Well, I appreciate your apology, Mr. Jordan. I don't want an apology. I want your respect. You understand?
Yes, sir.
I mean, you're an intelligent young man. You need to use that brain you got. All right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So you understand that you have a statutory right to preliminary exam where the state must show by probable cause the crime was committed and probable cause you had something to do with committing that crime. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Anybody promise you anything or threaten you in any way to get you to waive your right to preliminary exam?
No, Your Honor.
You waive your right freely and voluntarily after having an opportunity to talk to your attorney about it.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any objection to the court signing your name to the waiver form and initialing off?
No, sir.
Mr. Anderson, do you have any objection to the court signing your name to the waiver form and initialing off?
No, Your Honor.
All right, court will find you freely and voluntarily to waive your right to preliminary exams on both these cases. Got to be bound over to Wayne County Circuit Court Criminal Division. Further proceedings will be February 5th at 9 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor. Also, I would request discovery on this file as well.
Okay. On the new one?
Yes, the new one.
Yeah, case ending in 281. That's 2062281. Okay.
That's the case, they're both waivers.
Hmm?
They both waivers.
Yeah, he waived both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Judge, I got 2 officers for search warrant.
Yeah, in a minute.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, Madam Clerk.
Good morning.
Hello, Mr. Moody.
Who's that?
John Goldclaw.
How you doing, sir?
Fine, thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor and Madam Clerk.
Good morning.
This is Jail Division 3. We have Tara Marie Moore on camera for PCC.
Sarah.
Officer Davis, any approach, please?
Thank you, Pravashi.
You're welcome.
Any other attorney need to check in?
Okay, how you doing? Raise your hand.
This is Brian Gagnick, Neighborhood Defender Services for Desmond Dawson.
Either type, I had the affidavit, the search warrant.
Desmond Dawson. Can I have your P number,
Information in it
Counselor?
correct for the best-
64220.
Thank you. Mr. Gopal, who are you on? I can't hear you.
On Mr. Jalen Lewis, we were set for a live exam today. We've reached a resolution of this matter, and I spoke with Mr. Moody, and I've spoke with the clerk the other day. Mr. Lewis should be logging in very shortly.
All right, thank you.
In fact, I just spoke to him, and he's trying now.
We have a, so still on.
Is, Judge, is Mr. Vickers still on? I can't see him.
Nope.
All right, come back. Ready on Woodard?
Ready.
Calling case number 2062541, the people of the state of Michigan versus Zachary Woodard. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Kevin Basant, E71061 on behalf of Mr. Zachary Woodard. And Judge, today is the date and time scheduled for a probable cause conference. Mr. Woodard is out on bond. I would ask that his appearance be waived for the purposes of the hearing. And we would ask to set this matter for an in-person exam. Now, Judge, just some background. Mr. Woodard also had a PCC yesterday before the court. We set that for an exam as well. That date was set for September 3rd at 11 o'clock. Is it possible that this exam could be set for the same day and time?
Probably not. Hold on. You said it's set for September 3rd at 11?
Yes. And that was a CCW charge yesterday and another gun charge today. But a different set of officers, different set of witnesses, obviously.
Set a second case for on the 3rd at 12 noon.
That's fine, Judge. Thank you very much.
This one, this case?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, there is one witness on this case.
One witness?
Yeah. What day was it?
September 3rd at 12:30. No, what's that? 12 o'clock? 12 o'clock.
And Mr. Moody, I would ask for a discovery in this matter as well.
Number.
71061. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Ready on Lewis? Oh, did Mr. Lewis log in yet, Judge? Jalen Lewis? Oh, he's not logged in yet, Mr. Gopal.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'll check. He's, as I indicated, he was just trying to. All right.
I'll recall it.
Thank you, Your Honor. Madam Clerk.
You're welcome. Ready on Dawson?
Ready on Dawson.
Calling case number 2062543, the people of the state of Michigan versus Desmond Dawson. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Brian Gagnick, Your Honor, Neighborhood Defender Services.
All right. Waive your client's appearance for the purpose of this hearing.
I do, Your Honor. I am in touch with him. Please waive his appearance.
All right, we'll do so. What's your pleasure, counsel?
Your Honor, I'm in need of discovery, whatever the court desires.
All right. We'll set this matter for exam. You'll have plenty of time to get it.
Judge,
one witness.
Ryan, what's your P?
Brian is at 64220.
September 8th at 10:30.
September 8th, 10:30.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Mr. Bickert, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am, I believe so. My client should be on still. Let's see, I just came back in. I'm sorry, from another room. Yes, we're ready. I see Mr. Corbin also.
Okay, calling case number 2059388 for the state of Michigan versus Ronald Corbin. First name Ronald, first last name Corbin. The defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is here on a warrant hearing.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Your Honor, may I please court Tyler Bickert to bring on behalf of Mr. Ronald Corbin, who's present via Zoom, Your Honor, this morning.
Corbin, can you state for the record, please? Mr. Corbin.
Mr. Corbin.
Ronald Corbin.
All right, Mr. Bickert.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Corbin's case was up this previous Wednesday. Just to try to relay the history as short as I can. Long story short is that, and the court may recall, the court actually inquired as to me on another matter about needing to contact me. I did have a problem with my calendar, Your Honor, and I've been trying to put that together. And I just want to say that, long story short, that Mr. Corbin contacted me and his sister contacted me, and I went back and looked, and Mr. Corbin had actually called me the day before on Tuesday twice, trying to inquire about his court date. He also had sent me a text on January 4th that I believe I lost when I had a phone that was lost, Your Honor. And in the process, I've been trying to put back together my calendar and some other issues. Some things were lost. Be that as it may, Mr. Corbin and I then spoke, and I'm just trying to bring him in, Your Honor. I very much am trying to indicate to the court that I feel somewhat responsible for Mr. Corbin missing his date. He did, in fact, ask, and he thought that the date was the 21st. In fact, I have a text that he did indicate that he thought that the date was the 21st. And on such date, he then realized that it was the 20th. He contacted me, and I attempted to contact the court yesterday afternoon, but it was too late. And we are appearing before Your Honor. I'm asking the court to consider setting aside his warrant and scheduling a new date again, I just want to relate to the court that I do feel at least somewhat responsible in the sense that I did fail to respond to his text from January 4th, indicating that he was trying to confirm his date. He did call also the day before. Those calls, there was no voicemail, so I missed those calls in the context of a bunch of other phone calls. But we just appeared before the court, Your Honor, and Mr. Corbin and I asking humbly for the court to set aside the warrant. And if the court wants Mr. Corbin to appear, we certainly would appear in person.
Judge, at this time, we're working without a file this morning. The charge again, I'm sorry, is with us. So, we would leave this up to the wisdom of the court.
All right. Court's going to recall the capias or reinstate the bond.
Thank you.
What time Wednesday was it set for?
Your Honor, I apologize. I'm not sure. I think it was 10:30, but I apologize. I'm not sure offhand.
I believe 11.
11.
Okay. Yeah.
11:30, Judge.
11:30.
It was 30.
Very good.
All right, going to reschedule this matter for September 8th at 10:45.
That'd be fine, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
We're all set, Mr. Corbin. I'll contact you.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
That's 10:45.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The defendant. Nope.
I got an iPhone. I don't know if it's on. We got Mr. Clemens and Mr. Clemens.
Oh, yeah. Settings.
Who we have in
That's, Ms. Moore. I don't have an attorney on. Who else needs to check in?
Kitty, I'd like to check in if I could. I don't know if the court wants to hear us right now or not.
Sure, go ahead.
I'm here for Devin Parker. It's set for an exam at 11. Mr. Moody and I have been emailing, and there's a couple issues. He may want to amend charges, and I've had absolutely no contact with my clients since the inception of this case in September.
Good morning, Mr. Malala. How are you?
Good morning, Judge. How are you today? Happy Friday to you and your staff.
Good morning. That was Mr. Moody. But I think I gotta wait till 11 o'clock just in case he shows up.
I agree. I don't have a problem with that. I'll check in. I just have a busy morning. I'm trying to fit some things in. I'll be back later. It won't be at 11. It'll probably be sometime after that, but I'll be there.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Okay. Where Mr. Clemens go?
Just disappeared. No phone.
Yeah, that's the, wait, now Mr. Lewis. He's on Lewis.
Oh. I don't know who's on that. Mr. Lewis?
Your Honor, I just spoke with Mr. Lewis approximately 15 minutes ago. He was attempting to log in. I'll call him again, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, I hit the wrong button on my phone.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's Mr. Lewis.
Okay, we ready?
Ready, Your Honor.
Calling case number 2059350, the people of the state of Michigan versus Jalen Lewis. Defendant is charged with count 1, controlled substance, possession, cocaine, heroin, or another narcotic less than 25 grams. This matter is scheduled for an examination.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Prosecutor Blanco, these people.
Morning, Your Honor. John Goldpaw, P 30758 on behalf of Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis, would you please put your name on the record?
Jalen Lewis.
Mr. Lewis, you know how to address the court?
My name is Jalen Lewis.
I heard that. Do you know how to address the court?
Okay.
I'm asking.
Mr. Lewis, listen to what the judge is saying.
I don't have T-shirts in my courtroom, Mr. Lewis.
I'm sorry, bro. It's hard to hear it on this phone.
Okay, we're gonna do this in person.
Your Honor, could I ask Mr. Lewis to step aside so he can put on a proper shirt and we can address this issue? If we could adjourn this for a couple of minutes, Your Honor.
I'll adjourn it. I'll recall it.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Lewis, would you please call me on your phone? Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
I don't know who this Moore's attorney is. The female in jail.
Oh. Do we have a bell? Bell. Red bell. He's on Zoom. Mr. Bell? Mr. Bell?
I'm here.
Mr. Bell, what do you have? We don't have, you're not on our docket.
My lawyer told me to join this call.
Who's your lawyer?
I forget his name. I apologize.
They say why?
Say it again.
Did he say why you're getting on it?
Because I missed my original court date.
Just you call your lawyer and get him on.
Okay.
Judge, good morning. This is Max Manugian. I have the Tara Moore case.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, counselor, can I have your P number?
P76341.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Calling case number 2062065, the people of the state of Michigan versus Tara Moore. Defendant is charged with count 1, stalking aggravated. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Prosecutor Blanco.
Good morning, Your Honor. Max Manugian, P76341, appearing on behalf of Tara Moore. I was appointed on this case, Your Honor.
Wait, hold on. Ms. Moore, can you say that for the record? Ms. Moore?
Tara Moore.
Thank you. All right, go ahead.
Oh, Your Honor, is Ms. Moore present in the
Yes.
courtroom?
Yes.
Oh, Your Honor, I had attempted to contact Ms. Moore at the contact info that was on the appointment sheet. I was unable to get a hold of her. If Ms. Moore could give me her phone number in some way.
Okay, first I'm gonna set this matter for exam, and then I'll put you in a breakout room and you can talk about it.
That would be excellent, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
All right, how many witnesses?
Judge, this one looks like one.
Judge.
Yes.
Oh, he told me he gonna be on in 5 minutes. He was logging out of another court.
All right. You're gonna set the Moore case for 11 o'clock on September 8th. Is that a good date?
11 o'clock on September 8th. That works for me, Your Honor.
All right. All right, hold on. I'm gonna put you and Ms. Moore in a breakout room so you get an opportunity to talk to her.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right. Yes, sir.
Oh, I just got this yesterday.
Thank you. I know you're over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was this computer.
How's the family
Okay.
Judge, I'm sorry. I received a phone call and it disconnected me from the Zoom. Could you send me back into that breakout room?
Let me see.
At least I did. I had no idea. This is the first thing I've got. Yeah, this was sent originally. And that may have been, I didn't see one from 11/20.
Glenn, who do you have? You're muted.
Okay. Yes, I'm here for Mr. Bell. I had a spot appointment for him. I believe it was on Tuesday, and he didn't appear, but he called me yesterday, and I told him to Zoom in this morning so we can set aside the CAPIS and get another date.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
We're gonna have to get the, find that file.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, all right.
Yeah.
No, he called me last night. He said he sent an email. Yeah.
You ready, Judge?
Yep.
Calling case number 2059358, the people of the state of Michigan versus first name EHRLICH, last name DELL, The defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matters here on a warrant.
Glenn?
Good morning, Your Honor. Lucy Glenn appearing on behalf of Mr. Ulrich Bell. Mr. Bell, please raise your hand. You cut your camera on.
Oh.
And state your name for the court, and please spell your first name.
Put the camera on yourself so I can see you.
Huh? You can't see me?
Put the camera on himself. No, he had his hand in the camera.
Oh.
So you can see him.
Okay. State
Early
and
Bill.
spell your
Hold on,
first
hold on.
name.
Bill, you wearing a t-shirt?
No, sir.
You wearing a shirt with a collar?
Huh?
Put the camera on so I can see you. I'm looking at the top here.
I don't have a shirt with a collar, sir.
Then you're wearing a t-shirt.
Yes, sir.
I don't do t-shirts.
I understand.
Obviously you don't, because you're about to get locked up.
I just don't have a collar shirt right now, sir.
Obviously you don't understand because you're about to get locked up. I'll give you a shirt to wear that's appropriate.
Your Honor, if we could pass this matter for a couple of minutes. Your Honor, if the court can pass this matter so my client can get a shirt on and you can recall it, just indulge us for 2 minutes.
All right.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Bell, get a shirt with a collar, please, now.
What do you want me to do?
Get a shirt with a collar now. That's what I want you to do.
Oh, I don't have one, sir. Like, you don't get it.
Come back on, Mr. Bell. Turn your camera back on. I'm gonna give you a shirt, so you ain't gotta worry about it. Go ahead, Mr. Glenn.
Your Honor, ask the court to set aside the capias.
Capias set aside.
Ask the court to reinstate my client's bond.
Not reinstating his bond. Why wasn't he here?
I was spot appointed, so, pardon?
Mr. Bell, why weren't you at your court hearing?
My first lawyer, she had ended up getting sick, and she told me it was going to be postponed, and I never heard from her again. I tried calling her, but I guess she got sick with COVID. So
that doesn't stop you from coming to court when you're supposed to be here.
you are. You are, sir.
That doesn't stop you from coming to court when you're supposed to be here.
Yes, sir.
So you just decided to come.
I say it again.
So you just decided not to come.
Well, I wasn't sure, to be honest with you.
And you didn't do anything about it. You didn't call the court. You didn't come down to court. You were given a court date and you didn't show up.
You were. I was calling my lawyer and she wasn't answering her phone. That's when I had to call her.
Your lawyer. I got nothing to do with that. I don't care about you calling your lawyer. I don't have anything to do with that. What I have to do is you showing up for court, and you didn't show up.
You right, sir.
Right now, it's about 30,000 cash. You can turn himself in.
Your Honor, can we have a exam date or?
Yep.
Yeah, this one.
We don't know.
You gonna be able to make that bond?
I would assume not. So he's in custody right now with that bond. So I would just ask for an in custody date.
He's not in custody yet. He's at home right now.
Okay. Well, as soon as he turns himself in, he won't be able to make the bond. So.
Did you get that, Mr. Sanders?
Yes.
Just say it again.
Hello.
313-243.
242.
Put the camera on yourself so we can see you. Mr. Bell, you want me to respect you, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, I want the same thing. I want my respect. The difference is if you don't give me my respect, I'm gonna take it. And if I have to take it, it's not gonna work very well for you, will it?
No,
Because
sir.
right now you got 30,000 bond, and I'm telling you to turn yourself in to Wayne County so you can go sit in jail. All because you ain't got enough sense to put on a proper shirt and dress and give the court its respect. Does that make a whole lot of sense to you?
No, sir.
I'm gonna reinstate your bond, sir. When you come back to court, I don't care how you gotta get it or where you gotta get it from, you dress for court, because if you're not dressed for court, I'm gonna lock you up. Do you understand? And you
Yes,
can
sir.
remain until these proceedings are over. Do you
Yes, sir.
understand that?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Glenn, this was set for, what day was it?
I believe it was the 19th, Your Honor. Tuesday the 19th.
All right, September 8th at 11:15.
September? Is that I hear that right?
Yeah.
Okay. September the 18th.
No, September 8th.
Oh, September the 8th. Okay.
Yeah, September the 8th at 11:15.
At 11:15. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. You do Mr. Buffalo.
Oh.
I believe that, Madam Clerk, I believe that Mr. Lewis has appropriately attired himself.
Yes, I'm getting ready to call it now.
Thank you very much. I just saw him on the phone. Nice job, Mr. Lewis.
Thank you.
Calling case number 2059350, the people of the state of Michigan versus Jalen Lewis. Defendant is charged with count 1, controlled substance, possession, cocaine, heroin, or another narcotic less than 25 grams. This matter is scheduled for examination.
Morning, Your Honor. This is Prosecutor Clerk.
Good morning, Your Honor. John Goldpaw, P 30758 on behalf of Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis, would you please put your name on the record?
Jalen Lewis.
All right, Mr. Lewis, thank you for changing clothes. You heard what I told the other gentleman about respect. That's how I see it. It's a matter of respect.
Yes,
Now,
I
I'm here-
understand. I apologize about that too.
All right, well, thank you. All right, Mr. Gopal, what are we doing?
Your Honor, today was a date and time set for a live exam. I have been in contact with Mr. Moody, and at this time, it's my understanding that we are going to pose a plea to the misdemeanor, and the forms have been signed and forwarded to both Mr. Moody and I believe to the court.
There should be a people settle offer of the file.
Hold on,
I don't have any.
You don't have anything else?
hold on, he gave it to me, Judge. I don't know how it's gonna print.
I believe, Your Honor, just for the record, I did forward a signed copy to the court as well as to Mr. Moody.
Is that good?
It's still crooked.
Okay.
All right. So Lewis is pleading to 1 count of controlled substance use. Statutory maximum is 1 year. Sentence agreement, 12 months probation, fines, costs, drug treatment if recommended by probation department. And there's no objection to sentence be pursuant to 7411, if eligible. Is that the totality of the agreement?
That is correct, Your Honor.
It is, Your Honor.
All right. Lewis, raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. Lewis, you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up certain constitutional rights. You're giving up the right to a trial by judge or jury. You understand that?
Yes.
You give up presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand that?
Yes.
You're giving up the right to question and confront any witnesses the state has against you, and to use the court's subpoena power to force any witnesses you may have to come to court and testify on your behalf. You understand that?
Yes.
You're also giving up the right to remain silent and not have that silence used against you, or the right to testify at your own trial, if you so decide. You understand that?
Yes.
You understand all these rights I've gone over with you?
Yes, sir.
You've had opportunity to talk to your attorney about all these rights.
Yes.
You freely and voluntarily plead guilty in this case because you are guilty.
Yes.
All right, have a factual basis, please.
Can you repeat that last part? I can't hear you.
Now, I'm asking the attorneys for a factual basis for the plea. Mr. Gopal, do you want to do that?
That'll be fine. Mr. Lewis, did there come a point in time back on, I'm sorry, the date of, Your Honor, can I have the date of the incident?
August 7th, 2020.
On August 7th, that you were in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And there came a point in time when there was a traffic stop and that you were in possession of cocaine. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you knew at that time that it was illegal to possess the cocaine. Is that correct?
Yes.
And satisfied, Your Honor.
And the cocaine was for your personal use, correct?
Yes.
People satisfied.
Satisfied? Mr. Gopal?
Yes, I am, Your Honor. Sorry.
All right. The court will accept the plea. The matter is referred to the probation department for a pre-sentence investigation report. You're gonna come back for sentencing. That's gonna be in front of Judge Bryant, the misdemeanor docket, 36th District Court. Hold on, we'll give you a date.
February 26th at 9 a.m.
February 26th at 9 a.m.
Okay.
You're gonna have to call the probation department here at 36th District Court, Mr. Lewis, so they can set up to get a pre-sentence investigation report.
Okay, so I can do that today?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Your Honor, can we get the phone number so I can make sure that Mr. Lewis has it?
is 313-965-3414.
And they're going to need information regarding his email and his phone number. Is that correct?
Yes,
Okay. Would the clerk want me to forward to Mr. Lewis's email to the court at this time?
no, he has to be in contact with them.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Make sure we don't have any mix-ups. Okay,
Just give me enough time to enter it in the system before you call.
okay, thank you very much. Mr. Lewis, make sure you make that call sometime today. Keep in touch with me. Our sentencing date will be 2/26 at 9 a.m. before Judge Bryant. Okay? Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Mr. Moody.
Thank you, Mr. Gold. Good to see you.
Everybody have a good weekend.
You too.
Want to sign?
Oh, the plea agreement. Is this mine?
Don't you have the sign copy?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
They leave me high and dry. There's no signature.
But the judge doesn't sign these.
No, with defense counsel.
Yeah, defense counsel signed.
Oh, so you don't have
I don't
this
have
one?
that, no.
Well, you want this one? It's kind of cut off.
I mean,
at
if that's
the
your
bottom.
original,
You
otherwise
see
make a
it?
copy of it. Yeah,
You see where it's cut off?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
yeah. It'll work. It's the best one we got.
Basic information.
Yeah.
Your copy.
I got a copy, but it's not executed at all. I am.
Oh, okay.
Nobody signed it.
So why didn't he send it to you after he got it signed? Oh. Okay. I mean, if he sent it to me signed, he could have just sent it to you signed at the same time.
I don't know, or, maybe he did and I didn't see it, so I can't say.
Hey.
Thanks, kid.
All right, let's get some attorneys.
Yeah. Who's Frank? I got a Frank connection on. No, it
Who's that?
says Frank Beckler.
No. Not on a document. Our next exam is 10:15.
Yes. Yeah.
She's probably on Zoom. Then I'm missing an attorney for Washington. Devontae Washington. I don't know who the attorney is. Hollis. Now Hollis, I don't know if that's this look like this is a, misdemeanor set aside conviction.
Oh. Here.
I don't know.
Not the original judge.
Oh, yeah.
Still was over to, right. So I was on this one, docket.
Let me call Miss Gray.
Just wait a second, break.
Sure.
Hey, Miss Gray, how are you? I got a question. There's an application to set aside conviction. Did you tell us you did it? Check go to Brian.
Well, you don't have any civilian with you. Doesn't seem like.
Yeah.
That's all. And then the paperwork. Yeah, it's a hard contract. But no, it's only the hard number, right?
Mr. Furman, who do you have?
Good morning. I'm checking in for Desmond Dawson. Is he on today's docket?
Yes, we already did that.
Okay, when is his next court date?
Remember you couldn't find them in the So I found out he's in the home. Okay. That's the difference.
Madam Clerk, report. What's Desmond Dawson? What did we say that for?
Desmond, what's the last name?
Dawson.
9, 8, and 10:30.
Was that retained counsel?
When is the court date?
September 8th at 10:30.
September 8th, 10:30. Got it. Thank you.
All right.
Have a good weekend.
All right, thank you too.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
What happened?
Then, Furman came on in.
Well, this must be Becker. This is 439 just asked for.
Yeah, they made us downstairs do those water problems. They made us do.
Oh, no, 12 o'clock? Are you part of the case or?
So many different entities.
Okay, well, hang on.
Because I remember before they going in first. I mean, that was when I married first, because I was here for almost 15 years. So I'm talking about like at the beginning, again, I remember having to go.
No, everything, all exams in person started. Yes. And it calls a lot of times. Wow. Thank you. You say you seen a Becker on there, Judge?
Yeah.
Oh, that was him just called. He's the attorney for Alan Harris. 439. First of all, you need to find out what judge has that case. Is Chalker taking? Have any of your judges? Okay, that's not telling me. I can't. Do you know who the judge is? Okay, what is your last name? First name. Spell it. T-N-I-L. Wait. Now warrants. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 warrants. Hold on, hold on. Your judge is right there. Contact that judge.
Excuse me, everybody. Is your docket done for the day? This is Kim Michon from NDS. I was looking for a client in custody, Mr. Killingsworth.
No, we're not
We
done.
won't be done till about 3, 4 o'clock.
Amen. I was trying to be patient. Okay, I will continue to hold for a little while longer. Thank you so much. I just thought I'd check back to see if I missed anything.
Kim, what was the name of yours again?
I'm so sorry.
Oh, was that Killingsworth?
Yes, ma'am. Can I give you my cell phone and maybe you can just give me a jingle if he shows up?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to call right now. Well, I got a minute.
Amen.
We have a venue killing for that is scheduled for today. Okay. Thank you. So they're doing them now. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes, we are. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay, Kim, so your client is at the old jail. So they do know they're just waiting on a camera to be free. They only have 2 cameras and they're both on Frank Murphy right now.
No worries at all. May I impose upon you if I gave you a cell phone, would you give me a jingle when it's available?
Sure, go ahead.
Thank you so much. Very kind. My cell is 313-418-9267. Not that it isn't lovely sitting in your courtroom most of the day.
All right, Kim, I'll give you a call. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, my dear friend. You are appreciated.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, this one, Omar is on the line. Okay.
Yes, everything's kind of transparent. No, but he's in the court today with us. Yeah. All right, here we go. Okay, Judge. Hey, they kind of lie up, man.
Not really. I just came in for a few minutes, check it out. You know ahead of time?
Yeah. So,
That's something I brought in.
it's a schedule. I don't know that.
Square on. They got four rooms on there too. Okay, see, I that, I didn't know. That's not what I'm, oh, yes, that is. Okay. Oh, see. Yeah, see, that's the thing, see, like, I wasn't originally on the schedule, that's what happened today. Or Tuesday, right, for Jessica, so I had to ask. So that's why. I still have it, please give me another copy of it. You feel like it's.
Yeah.
I need to stop. stay pretty much stay the same, right?
No,
I'm gonna beat you. So it's subject to change here, right? Okay, okay. Cause that's,
because like today, it's supposed to be interior up here. And, because it was so short, he had to kind of.
that's what I was, this week was a little different, it's real short.
Yeah, and
I
right
think they
now.
gonna have to hire some more people.
Yeah, they are. They are. So they looking for people now. So that's all it will change. Other than that, it usually goes by with something here.
I hope we don't get that soon.
No, not.
We've been doing good, so, yeah.
I tell you what, I'm glad to be in the house somewhere, so.
Yes, sir.
You know, like I say, actually my last 5 to 6 years, I was in transport. You know, we all up north and everything, snow blizzards and stuff. You can even see the sign.
You can have it.
See, well, yeah, Terry, we used to do it at overtime.
Discovery Pack Limited.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. Who do you have? Who is that?
Good morning. This is Curtis Davenport. I'm checking in. I got a. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Hold on, Mr.
This is
Davenport. Right,
This is Mr. Killingsworth, Benny Killingsworth.
Great, thank you.
Yeah.
Next week. Um, 233.
Yeah, here's the way.
I'm off Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'll be up here most of the time.
No, she's not gonna answer.
It's gonna be real short. So I don't know if I'll be able to do that next week. Switch over.
Hi, this is Neighborhood Defender Services of Detroit. This is Kim Michon speaking.
We'll see.
Hi, this is Kim Michon.
Hey Kim, this is Kitty in 439 Giles. Your client is on, Mr. Kilgore.
I will be right back. They are calling my case with Judge Slavin. Of course they are.
Right.
I'll be there in like 5, prayerfully.
All right, thank you. All right.
That's almost the time with it. That's what you were saying, most of the time with it.
Yep, hold that.
Oh, wow.
Mr. Killingsworth, your attorney is getting ready to come back on.
Okay, thanks.
Mhm. That's Kim's client. Oh, Judge, that's what Ms. Gray told me about the misdemeanor being assigned to you.
The application or set aside a conviction assigned to the judge of record or the docket successor. Bryant would be my docket successor. That's what she does. She goes with me.
And I mean, that sounds about right.
Probably gonna have to come in.
I know I might have surgery Friday, so.
gonna have to take it down and give it to her to give it to Brian.
Just Brian won't do it.
I told him that in the first place.
Right. I mean, it makes sense to go to the misdemeanor. I mean,
Every day.
Ain't that fun?
I was working at big time.
That's what I thought.
call them and see what you're talking about.
When the court is done, and you get like release, you just text me and tell me, you know, I'm used to waiting for them to say, it takes time to get out that board. I'm not used to just, you know, boom, just leave the building. That's, you know.
Good morning, how are you? Good, this is Kitty, just sounds like at 36 District. I have a case scheduled for today for probable cause. There's no alternatives.
Stay like
207 28 250. Yes. Yeah, her name is not in. Contract with the like,
come and go and stuff.
yes,
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I like, because you gotta control.
she said it is signed, Sally Irvin, so she's not in here.
Which, I mean, that's the least you could do. But some places do that too.
Sally, she normally logs on early.
I know what you're saying.
Wait, I don't think so.
You know, and you know, take an hour to get ready, then take it half hour, 40 minutes to drive down here, and then I got to do another half hour, back, it's gonna give me an hour.
Right.
That's the kind of job. That's right, that's right. I'm so glad I wouldn't have no job. I don't want to keep it. I like working with grown people. But yeah, sometimes I mess up, some of these mess up with kind of stuff, some of that stuff. And I'll be knowing people code names and never know their real name. You know how that stuff works. A lot of people don't even know my husband's name, I don't think. Yeah.
How long you been there? How long you been there?
Well, right now, he's at traffic. He's on the job for 26 years. He's at traffic now.
How are you?
He worked at number 9. He worked at number 12.
This is Kitty, just out.
He did Western Precinct Support, what was they call RICO. He did, he also was in narcotics for like 10 years, like 5 as a PO. And 5 as a sergeant.
See, I got all of these that work.
Okay, thank you.
Early 90s, he was not.
Yes. Yes.
It depends on what you say early.
Thank you.
No, because he came on the job.
Right, she's gonna log on.
He came on the job in 94.
I know,
You know, work. He don't work this whole.
Oh, yes, I think that's Mr. Davenport. Mr. Davenport. Do you see him now? He was on the.
Yes, I'm right here.
Okay. You're on Reynolds?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Is, Mr. Reynolds here?
Got a Mr. Reynolds here?
Reynolds did not show up. No.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, do you need to come in? What was your name? Oh, I'm sorry, here. I had to look twice, but yeah.
Ready on Devin Reynolds?
Yes.
Calling case number 2059428, the people of the state of Michigan versus Devin Reynolds. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for examination. Defendant has failed to appear.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Prosecutor Blaine Lee for the people. For the record, the people are prepared to move forward. The officers will take down
Come with him, but good morning, Your Honor. Curtis Davenport, P82678 on behalf of Mr. Davion Reynolds.
All right, you know where your client is?
Your Honor, I do not. I had trouble getting into contact with him initially. However, recently I was able to receive some of his phone numbers from the probation office. I reached his mother, but I've never reached him. So I don't think he's showing up, although he has some kind of awareness that
Okay. All right, KP shall enter. Any bond previously submitted shall be forfeited. New bond set at 30,000 cash.
Mr. Davenport, could you give me your P number again? I'm sorry, your attorney of record?
Yep, 82678.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Take care now.
Huh?
I'll go back out.
Yeah, that's. Sally is coming in on, Washington. That should be our last piece.
I'll be right on the hallway in a moment, Judge.
Down here all the time.
Judge, did we give Mr. Corbin a new date?
Corbin?
That was Vickers.
Yeah. Checking the date.
what day it was.
September 8th at 10:45.
Okay, thank you. Yep, I'm ready.
Erwin,
Good morning, Your Honor.
good morning. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm sorry I'm late. On Devonta, Washington.
Okay. Put your camera
I
on
just
you.
need discovery and an exam date, Your Honor.
Is Mr. Moody out there?
Yes, need 'em.
Are we ready on, Washington?
Okay.
Sorry, Judge.
Okay,
Yes.
can you do that? Okay, just send it down.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right. You ready?
Yes.
Calling case number 2062559, the people of the state of Michigan versus Devontae, Washington. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons, firearms, possession by a felon. Count 2, weapons, ammunition, possession by a felon. Count 3, weapons carrying concealed. Count 4, weapons, felony, firearm. Count 5, weapons, felony, firearm. Second offense notice. Count habitual offender, fourth notice. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
Your Honor, Assistant Prosecutor Glenn moves for approval.
Ms. Erwin,
Good morning, Your Honor. Sally Irwin on behalf of Mr. Washington. I believe is he aboard by Zoom?
nope. No, and you waive his appearance for the purpose of
Yes,
this
I
hearing?
do. Yes, I do, and I will need discovery from Mr. Moody.
All right. How many witnesses?
Judge, I have 2 on this one.
September 8th at 11:30.
Was that 9/8/21 at 11:30?
Yes, ma'am.
I got it, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you. Now we got his exam stuff.
Yep. The next one is 10:45.
All right, check on that. I'll be right back, okay?
that's a program. And other bank is, and it could be on a program company. Yes, it's almost like a webinar. You see, a lot of schools, they have that, they get the live Zoom. And our school didn't have that. Well, wait a minute, now they added it. The live, the teachers will be live streaming the class. So now they done added that. And I put my kids in that instead of the program. So now they need to send some skills. You're right. Because they got on the program. It's a lot, it's a lot. Yes, sir.
I'm here for an exam at 10:45.
Here you are.
Robert Jersey.
Sanders. Right. Sam.
No. Did you check in?
You right about that too. You see it there. I think they, if they made us do it, we wouldn't want to do it. But I was like, I don't want to have that responsibility. I would have had a case where I was out interviewing people and all that. And they had 3 shifts. Right. And I worked on that personal business. I'm almost 50 years old. I'm done. I done it already. All right. Say thank you. I don't remember who was inside.
Counsel, you heard from the client? You heard from Mr. Sanders?
I heard from my client.
Oh, okay.
Sanders, right.
Morning, Counsel. How are you?
How you doing? Shake your hand.
I know we're not supposed. It's customary, you know, that we're used to it. And now, you can't be like, no.
Ready on Sanders. Calling case number 2059387, the people of the state of Michigan versus Otis Sanders. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for an examination. Defendant has failed to appear.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Robert Joseph on behalf of Mr. Sanders.
You never had any recent communication with your
I'm not
client?
having recent communication with Mr. Sanders, but I responded. I didn't have a working phone number.
You got a what?
Did not have a working phone number.
All right, if you show it, then, and bond previously submitted shall be forfeit. Bond is 30,000 cash.
Just for the record, I've been involved.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Got you, man. Help you.
Hey, how you doing, Bill?
Hey, man, what's happening, brother?
You remember me?
Of course I remember you. Hey, man.
Judge, I went and got my shot.
Oh, you got it?
I got it yesterday. yesterday after work.
You have to do the court?
No, my husband.
Okay.
And he set it up, and at the last minute, when I was leaving, I was on the freeway going home, he said, you can go now. He said, you can go now, she just called me. I said, I'm on my way home. So I turned around and, went there and got it done.
They were supposed to call, and they were calling us, send it up, they haven't called.
Cause, Christina said Judge Blount is going, I think today.
Oh, they'll
I
call
think
me.
she's going today, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't get it, but then now they're talking about, they had the mutated one from the United Kingdom. Now they're talking about another, a new mutated COVID virus from South Africa, and another one from Australia. They're all different.
Oh, wow. Yeah. It's crazy out here, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Here. I got mine Saturday.
Oh, did you? You got the first one?
Yep.
Yeah, they said that it didn't, how was your arm sore after?
I'm gonna tell you, my arm was sore. It was sore. It really was. It was sore than the flu
So it was
shot.
like was the next day it was sore or?
It was the next day. It was really
Oh.
sore, and I just kept on moving it about.
Yeah, 'cause
and,
that's what she
messing
told
rubbing
me.
it. Because some of them, some of the vaccines, I don't know, seem like you be sore, a little more sore than
Yeah.
others. So I just kept moving it around. But it's good. Shoot, it'll be a week tomorrow, and I ain't feel, like bad or nothing.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, so man, it'll be a week tomorrow.
that's what she told me to keep moving.
I know a lot of people hesitant, but I was like, they coming out with all these different mutations, and then we already got the flu and all this different stuff. I was like, well, I just figured maybe I could be protected from some strand of it, because they're just coming out with too many strands, and I wonder, it is new, and I understand it's kind of, halfway
Yeah,
rushed,
that's
but
why, yeah.
but the RNA thing, they have been working on this for years. This system, this kind of system, they have been working on it for years instead of putting a virus in it. This way they've been working on it. But for this virus and everything, it's still new. But I heard they have been working on this kind of system, like they tricking your body into thinking it's it for some time now.
So when you go for your second one?
So it'll be 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Now, I heard the second one is maybe a different effect.
Right, that's the one they say most people get.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I've read some people, like, one of the articles I read, it's like a doctor got her first shot. She said she had the worst headache she ever had in her life when she got that first shot.
Oh, wow. But I guess everybody's body's different.
And it's a big decision to decide whether to do it
Yeah,
or
it
not.
is.
It's a big decision.
It is.
Yeah.
It is, it really is.
It's a major decision. Because I'm thinking I'm going to talk to my son's pediatrician. He's 16, but he has asthma. He was a preemie, even though he's 16, he still have asthma. Like, he might have problems with it, probably no more than like maybe twice a year. But still, with the COVID, it attacks that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah, you definitely want to make sure of that.
So, but he at age he could get it, because he's 16, be 17 in a couple months. Well, my daughter, she can't even get it, because she only 14.
Oh, she's too young.
And they said they have.
So what is the age, 16?
And older, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure the age on it. So you got a boy and a girl? No.
Yeah. 16 and 14.
Teenager.
Yeah. That boy will be 17. Damn. Right, but your kids, your boy's grown, that don't make no sense, kid.
Girl, I'm a grandma.
Alright, seriously?
You're too
How
young
many-
to be a grandma.
How many you got?
Well, my oldest son has a son.
Okay.
You're way too young for that.
I wish.
Kids do that to you.
They make you feel old and sometimes young, right?
They don't make me feel old.
Keep you on your toes.
They
That's
do.
for sure.
They
This is the one
certainly
you
do.
guess you don't know about, that's Rachel.
No, I don't know. Okay. Oh, she's so pretty.
Thank
Is your husband, is he still on the job?
Mm-hmm, yeah, traffic.
Dang, he-
Mr. Moody, that's your arresting officer.
Judge, I don't think you even seen this. It's been a while since, since you seen the kids too,
Yeah,
haven't
it's been a
it?
long time.
It's been like, shoot, probably good 5 years, I think.
Do you have any, I know you have all girls, but do you have any grandsons?
Yeah, I got
When I asked him about him,
3 grandsons.
Oh, okay, all right. I know you always talk about your grandsons.
11 is 3 grandsons.
Kitty, that's the boy.
Dang, look how big he is.
Yeah. You remember when I was pregnant?
Yeah,
With him?
yeah,
Because it was a couple of us pregnant, all at the same time.
yeah, I remember when you was pregnant.
Yep, that's the boy. Well, I have to say, so far, they ain't been no problem. She, he's real quiet, like you wouldn't even know he was in the room.
Oh, yeah.
That kind of quiet. And then my daughter, she more about the.
Is she more like you?
She more about the grades and the activities, and
Oh, okay.
she more personable than me, but not with adults.
Okay.
Like they both real shy away from adults, like they should be.
I don't know.
Yeah. Don't be all up in grown folks.
Are they in school or are they going?
You know what? They had an opportunity, but my kids is virtual. I'm doing my kids virtual.
Okay, all right.
But I get tired. we get them alerts pretty all the time from the schools. Another COVID case. And I'm like, oh, my
it's, Mr.
So you
Parker.
know what, let's just do this
Parker?
first.
Yeah,
it's too much.
You got an attorney?
I haven't seen his attorney yet.
I know.
So that's Mr. Parker.
Oh, the attorney's on. Wait a
Oh,
minute,
yeah.
wait, hold on.
That's,
Oh, no, that's not him.
that's Mr. Hatchett.
Hatchet is on Carter. Huh? It'll be 5 years this year.
Okay.
Yeah. You're right.
Judge, I was gonna tell you, Corey got rid of the Harleys.
Huh?
Corey got rid of his Harley.
You did?
Uh-huh, I don't know if he told you. He got rid of it, he bought a gold wing.
Oh, yeah.
He liked it too.
Not bad.
But he still ride the Harley for work,
Okay, yeah.
cause he worked traffic.
Yeah,
and you have to, cause he an instructor now.
Oh, I didn't know.
He do the competitions for the department and everything.
On the bike?
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, thank you. Get rid of it.
No, is she scared?
She just thinks the freeway is gonna be more comfortable.
She better become, see,
I said, as long as, if I drop it, as long as I can pick it up, I'm gonna ride.
I know that's right.
When I get to the point I can't pick it up no more, and I consider it.
But see, that's the way my husband's dad was too. He was like, I'm gonna ride till I can't ride no more.
Yeah.
He was like that. Yes. Cause they say but his dad, he's deceased now, but he had got into a really bad accident on it. And everybody was like, you gonna ride? You gonna still ride? You gonna ride? And he was like, yeah. And he explained it to me. He said, when you get into a car accident, you don't stop driving, do you? I said, okay. I had never thought about it like that.
Oh, Judge, is Parker here?
Yes.
Didn't the attorney log on this morning? Yeah, it was Mr. Yeah, right. Whitney? Lemlin. Yeah, he checked in on, Parker.
He was in earlier.
Yeah, I can feel it will be, well, probably not. Probably gonna be a little late. It'll be at 11,
11 o'clock on Parker. Oh, yeah. So is it 11?
I'm sure you have to check these.
You got a number from this?
Parker? It was Parker. Calm down. Upset, huh?
It was at 11, correct?
It says 11 on here, does it? They have.
That's at 11.
They got a knot on them. Where they? Oh, come on. Retired. Now, how many years you say you do? I did 24 hours done. You can do this.
Can I check in on a case?
Sure, Mr. Hatcher, you're set for 11:30. Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm early then. I apologize.
It's all right. You have Mr. Carter, right?
Carter, yes.
Yeah. We got you. Well, you got your witnesses on Carter here?
Who?
Carter?
Carter? I don't know. I'm not seeing it.
You didn't have a number.
No, I'm trying to look. No, I don't have it.
No. Some.
See, they don't have his name assigned to this Parker. Oh, there you go. All right.
Yeah, no, she can go. I'm calling.
Mr. Lemelin,
Good morning again, Your Honor.
your client is here.
Oh, good. Okay, I will be there very shortly then.
What's
Can you
very
give me, can you give me, I'm in Ferndale. I just have to drive down there. Can you give me 20 minutes? Well, Your Honor, can I have a breakout room with Mr. Moody or something?
No, I have no way of putting Mr. Mooney in the breakout room.
Okay, I will be down there very shortly. I apologize for not being there sooner.
Well, see, your time was set for 11 o'clock. You know, I got these packed in as tight as I can get them. By the time you get down here, we'll be in somebody else's time. And then I'll have people in the courthouse that are not supposed to be in the courthouse. So if you're ready to go, you can do it right where you are and we'll do it.
That's fine, Your Honor. I would, I'm not prepared to hold an exam. I've never even spoken with my client before today. I don't even, I have no contact information for him.
Between you and your client. Your client's here.
I know.
I got nothing to do with that. I set this matter for exam today. I set this time. I asked, when I said it, I asked everybody, say the same thing. Is this a good time? They say yes, goes in.
Right, well, back in September, this was a good time. That's fine, we can, I don't know how you'd like to proceed. I would advise my client to waive this exam. Now that I'm in receipt of the discovery, which I just received yesterday, I would advise my client to waive the exam.
Well, the problem is I have no way for you to confidentially talk to your client either.
Right.
Tell you what, I'll call the case. I'll walk out the courtroom. I'll allow you the opportunity to talk to your client. You got other people in the courtroom.
I'll leave too, Judge.
Mr. Moody, you had mentioned yesterday that you were considering adding charges. Is that still on what you were considering?
Yes, Mr. Lemelin, I'm sorry, I looked at the file after we had spoken initially, and I'm like, wow, there's like a count missing here, a CCW, as I indicated to you, a CCW, possibly 2 FFs. I mean, and you and I can, talk as far as if you want to speak to your client about that, what you want to do with that. I think we can go forward without the FFs and just do the CCW adding on, but that's the note I got in the file here. And I don't know if we talked to Cal and Jer about it, before, because that's where the note came from. But it was a missing. Okay.
Well, if I would advise, if I could have a moment with my client, I would certainly advise him his rights and I would advise him to waive this exam immediately.
I'm gonna call it first. Hold on.
Calling case number 2059396, the people of the state of Michigan versus Devin Parker. Defendant is charged with count 1 and count 2. Police officer assaulting, resisting, obstructing. This matter is scheduled for examination.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Prosecutor Blair, people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Whitney Lemelin, P58914, on behalf of Devin Parker. Your Honor, I'd ask that the court waive my physical appearance today.
All right, well, y'all do, Mr. Parker, you got a shirt with a collar underneath that sweatshirt?
No, I don't, sir.
Then you're not dressed appropriate for court. You don't dress for my court, I dress you. I have one way to do that.
That's right.
I send you to Wayne County Jail, they put you in green. I appreciate your apology, but I don't want it. I want your respect, and I'm not getting it. That's the problem. I'm gonna let you talk to your client, your lawyer. And then we'll decide what we're gonna do with the case. Step away, Mr. Lemon.
I will step out of the room too, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
Courtroom.
All right, go ahead.
Mr. Parker, first of all, can you give me your phone number?
Yes. It's 480-352.
Leave it on.
5735.
All right. listen, you're charged with fleeing and eluding a police officer right now. All right. That, sir, is a felony, but you're also, in reading the report, there was a gun involved. Okay. If there's a chance of proceeding on this case without the gun ever getting charged with you, that's what I want to do. If you get charged with that gun, you're looking at a mandatory 2 years in prison. You understand?
Mhm.
If we were to proceed from district court to circuit court, you wouldn't be waiving any rights to a trial. You'd just be waiving your right to have a preliminary exam held, but then your charges would remain at the resisting and obstructing, and no gun would be involved or introduced. If we proceed to exam, your charges will be increased to include carrying concealed weapon and felony firearm. You understand?
Yes.
So you have a right to a preliminary exam where the people have to show that a crime was committed and probable cause exists to charge you with a crime. But my advice is you waive that exam and understand the case will be bound over to circuit court on the charges in the complaint and nothing else, which is what we want.
That's
How old are you?
28.
What's your record look like?
Not bad at all.
Any felonies?
Just one.
Are you on probation now?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna work this so that it has as little impact on your life as possible. But I'm telling you, if you proceed to exam, it's going to get a lot worse.
Yeah, I know we had some miscommunications. I spoke with you a few months ago, but I didn't never have your number. So I know we had some miscommunication going on for quite some time now.
Okay. Well, I apologize for not having your number and not speaking to you sooner, but we need to address this right now. Do you think that that's a good idea to proceed to circuit court? You're not pleading guilty or anything. You're just saying that I agree that circuit court's a better court to handle this case, not district court. But the benefit of that is that you will be bound over only on the charges that you're being charged with and not any gun stuff that they will if you proceed to exam.
I want to go with the best thing for me.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to have the clerk's going to give you a piece of paper, and on that piece of paper, it's called an examination waiver. All right. There's a place to sign your name. When you sign your name, what you're saying is you understand that you have a right to a preliminary exam, and the prosecutor has to show probable cause that the crime was committed by you and here in Detroit. But when you sign that piece of paper, you understand there's not going to be any testimony taken. There's going to be no officers that'll take the stand today. You understand that exam will not happen. You want to waive it and then just proceed right across the street to Frank Murphy so we can address the case there.
As on the RNO or the fleeing and eluding?
Right, just fleeing and eluding. It's the same thing. Resisting, obstructing, but no guns. We want to avoid guns at all costs. Feeling me? All right.
Right.
All right, we're ready to go, court.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for giving me that time. I apologize for the confusion this morning.
Yes, by the rules. Yes, hands in the pocket, because, still could be a threat.
Yeah, you can get Mr. Moody.
Yeah, sometimes it's like, you too relaxed and it's gotta be tight.
I guess I'm the judge.
The rules for us too.
Oh, they both stepped out?
Right, Officer Riley?
Yep.
There's a lot of rules. I say there's a lot of rules for us too.
A lot.
Might be more for us.
More.
All right, here they come. Huh? Judge and court reporter.
When they call the case, you have to stand back up. I mean, when they call the case, so.
Court is back in session.
All right,
back on the record on 2059396, People State of Michigan versus Davenport. Council, are we ready to proceed? What are we doing?
Your Honor, I've had an opportunity to speak with my client, and at this time, he's prepared to make a knowing and voluntary waiver of his preliminary exam rights and have this matter bound over to circuit court.
And,
Do you have any objection?
Judge, no, with the added count of CCW.
With the added count?
Well, no, that's not what we're waiving. If you want to add it and formally add it, then we'll ask for another date.
No, I'm not giving another date. We're gonna hold the exam now. It's
Judge,
set for, we're gonna hold it now, if we're gonna hold it.
Your Honor, we were just apprised of 2 new charges that are very, very serious.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
They can move to admit and add charges at any point.
So Blair, you moving to admit CCW and not felony firearm?
I'm sorry, say that again?
You said you moving to add CCW and not felony firearm.
Upon a waiver, on adding that, yes.
Yes.
If we hold, we go forward with it, if the court, our proposed motion would be to add it, yes, if we hold. If you waive it, we would ask that the carry concealed weapon charge 75227 be added with the waiver and the existing 2 counts.
So if you waive, they're just gonna add a CCW. If you hold, they're gonna try to add a CCW and
2 counts.
2 counts of felony firearm.
We'll waive it. He'll still waive. Mr. Parker, this is what you want to do. You really don't want that felony firearm. It's a mandatory 4 years in prison, what they're talking about, if they add it. You don't want that. We'll waive.
You have to say so. If you want to hold your exam, you hold your exam.
I said, can I get a lawyer?
He's your lawyer.
Retain a lawyer.
You can retain a lawyer, but unless you can walk out that door and find one, we can hold your exam now. Your exam is set for the day. It has been set for the day for quite a long time. You set this back in September 2nd. You wanted to have your own lawyer, you should have hired your own lawyer. I'm not stopping these proceedings at this point. We're going forward. So it's up to you.
Me and my lawyer had Mr.
Well, one, stand up when you address the court. Stand up.
I was just asking, Your Honor, me and my lawyer ain't had no communication, something basically been going on.
I don't have anything to do with that. That's between you and your lawyer. You didn't have a number for you, you didn't contact him. Evidently, you found out, you knew that the case was going today, because you looked it up.
I didn't know my lawyer, I knew the courtroom, I knew the judge, and I showed up like I was supposed to.
Judge, I'm willing to step out of the courtroom again.
I didn't have a court.
If you want to talk to your lawyer, I will step out the courtroom one more time. But this case is forward. It's about to go forward in the next couple of minutes. Either we're going to hold it, if they hold it.
Mr. Parker, you do not want to hold this exam. All right.
Okay, I'm just trying to go with the best thing that's for me. What do you recommend right now?
The same recommendation as what I told you before.
The judge is gonna leave out, hold on.
This is not making sense. You just told me I was charged. Now they just changed it.
Okay, go ahead.
Listen to me. If we hold this exam, they will add and it will show 2 counts of felony firearm and CCW. All right. If it goes and it will end up across the street. That's the whole purpose of holding the exam, to see what the right court is to hold this case. Judge Giles only has the jurisdiction to sentence people to 1 year in jail. If you're to come in here and say, Judge, I'm completely guilty, please sentence me to the full extent of the law, he couldn't do that because his job authority only allows him to sentence people to 1 year in jail. You're charged with something that carries 5 years in jail. That's right. It's a 5-year felony. So he could not sentence according to the law. That's why they have a preliminary exam. That's why they have 2 different courts, a district court, all right, for the 1 year and under, and the circuit court for the 1 year and over. Okay? So when we have a preliminary exam, the only purpose is to determine what's the proper court to hear this case, right? If the officers testify that you had a gun when this happened, they will add an additional count of felony firearm, 2 of them. Felony firearm carries a mandatory 2 years in prison for each count. I'm trying to avoid that at all costs for you.
That's what I'm trying to do too. I'm trying to do that too. I'm trying to do the best thing to do today, and I'm trying to move on.
So today, the best thing for you to do is to avoid having felony firearms charges put against you and have this case waived over to circuit court so that we can prepare for trial there or enter into a plea there. This is not your guilt or innocence. What?
Okay.
This is not your guilt or innocence. You still have a right to a trial. You still have a right to defend yourself. You still have a right to enter a plea agreement. This is only to determine what the proper court to hear the case is.
That's right now what I'm being charged with before I leave here today.
Right now, you're being charged with resisting obstructing a police officer.
But
they are also adding 1 count of carrying concealed weapon. All right? There's nothing I can do about that. Nothing. That's up to the prosecutor. But if we go that now, all right, if we go over there on those 3 charges, it's going to be very difficult for them to add a felony firearm after this. You don't want to fight that uphill battle with a felony firearm. That makes it a lot harder to get you a good deal. Okay? So what we're trying to do by waiving today's hearing is to avoid them charging you with felony firearm, which they easily could.
Lawyer, can I get a lawyer? Is I'm entitled to that?
Say it to him.
Is I'm entitled to give me a new attorney?
You have to retain.
What don't you understand that I'm telling you? What don't you like?
I want to go on with what I want to. All right, we could go on with it right now, but after this, I want to have a talk with you once we get outside and off the record and everything.
Of course. Now that I have your number, we can have an in-depth talk about this whole thing.
Okay.
Okay? All right. You're not waiving your right to trial. You're not waiving your right to be presumed innocent and have your guilt proven against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You're just saying, you know what? I think that circuit court is the best court to hear this case on these charges.
Okay.
All right.
So what's now? What's next?
Do you have any questions at all?
So what's about to happen next when they come back in here?
The judge is going to ask you whether you want to waive your right to that preliminary exam. The prosecutor is going to add 1 charge of carrying concealed weapon, and then you're going to waive your right to have an exam on the charges in the complaint, and it'll be waived over to circuit court based on the pieces of paper you're about to put your name on. And then we'll have another date across the street in front of another judge to proceed to trial or do a plea or whatever you want to do.
All right.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. All right, we're ready. Again, I think.
Yes, sir.
Court is back in session.
All right, back on the record on 2059396. What are we doing?
Your Honor, again, I've explained to my client his rights to a waiver, and now that the people have added additional charges, he still would like to waive his rights to an exam, have his matter bound over to circuit court.
Right. Yeah, I'm sorry. Your counsel, do you have any objection to court signing your name?
Please, I give you my permission to sign my name.
Okay, thank you.
And Judge, before we do that, just adding our motion to add account three.
Carrying concealed weapons.
Three of carrying concealed weapons pursuant to MCL 750.227.
Could the court repeat what Prosecutor Moody said? I'm having a hard time hearing him, which is kind of why we had a confusion the first time.
Moving to add 1 count of carrying concealed weapons.
Okay, that's what I thought. Thank you.
750.227.
Parker, stand up, please. So you understand that you have a statutory right to come here exam, which the state must show by probable cause crime was committed, and probable cause you had something to do with committing a crime. You understand that? Anybody promise you anything or threaten you in any way that you should waive your right to come here exam? You waive your right freely and voluntarily after having opportunity to talk to your attorney. Is that correct? All right. You signed the waiver of examination form? All right, for the client, you freely and voluntarily waive your right to come here exam that is found over the Wayne County Circuit Court Criminal Division for arraignment on the information, which is February 5th, 2021, at 9 o'clock a.m. Yes, sir.
February 5th?
Yes, sir. Normally, I would be snatching your bond and sending you to Wayne County Jail. I don't do sweatshirts in my courtroom. I don't do t-shirts. When you come to court, you dress for court. You want the court to respect you, is that right, sir? Yeah, I'm going to give you your respect. All right? That's a given. I want my respect too. And it starts by how you dress when you come to court. You know, and wearing sweats and t-shirts or whatever, it's not appropriate. Shirt with collar, everything. All right? So when you, trust me, it makes a difference. All right? All right. The next date is February 5th, 9 o'clock. That's Frank Murphy. Now that'll be by Zoom. If you talk to your attorney about that. It's not in person. No, that one, they're not doing it. As far as I know. Special range goes by, they're short and quick. All right? Okay, you got this, you got your attorney number?
I've got your number, Devin. I'll call you in a little bit.
Can you read it back to me?
480-352-5735.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Hatchett.
Can you hear me?
Mr. Milton, yeah, I can hear you. Mr. Hatchett? Mr. Hatchett?
I'm trying to answer.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Oh, I'm here. Sorry.
And your client, Mr. Carter?
Yes, he's on, Your Honor.
He's not on mine.
Oh, he's not. I see him here. I see he's checked in. Let me see.
Well, I see iPhone trying to come on.
Yes, that's him. I waive his presence, though, Your Honor.
This is a preliminary exam. He came.
Oh, so You know, Judge, and you know, we got messed up on that. The notice we got, oh, sorry, I told him to get on. Oh, he's trying to check in, I guess, Judge. I see his iPhone, but I don't see him. Oh, call him again, Vanessa. Tell him he's got to plug in.
Okay, I got somebody here.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Yes, we got him. Mr. Carter, you got to close that window behind you or whatever that is. We're having trouble seeing you.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Okay. Okay. There's something behind you that is blocking you.
1 second.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Can you see me now?
Yes, we see you.
All right. Okay. You want to go ahead and call it?
Oh, we're ready.
Calling case number 2059458, the people of the state of Michigan versus Darnell Carter. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for an examination.
Good morning, Your Honor. Prosecutor
William Hatchett, John, I appear on behalf of Mr. Carter.
All right, you ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Carter, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Darnell, last name Carter.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Judge, just came to the hallway. We do not have our people here today. There were some subpoenas rather sent out. It's like 2 times. Not here today. Can't proceed as long. We would ask for the record.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Hanson, did you hear?
I couldn't hear it, Judge.
He said they don't have their witnesses. They sent the subpoenas out twice. And
a motion to adjourn.
And a motion to adjourn.
I move to dismiss, Your Honor.
All right, this matter is dismissed without prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Next one is, yep, noon. Noche, what do you have?
Good morning, Judge. I don't, excuse me, don't have anything today. I have a case set for in-person Monday morning at 10, and my client wanted to waive. So I figured this is the best way to convey that information and see if the court wanted me to have him dial in and do the waiver.
Sure.
Okay. Give me a couple minutes to have him dial in. It's Justin Stinson.
All right.
For when? When
Sir,
is it scheduled?
he said, sir, set for Monday at 10. Sir, on the iPhone? What is your name? Sir, on the iPhone? Yes. Wearing the t-shirt. What is your name, please?
Vontae Washington.
What can we do for you, Mr. Washington? Because you're not on my docket.
Yeah, Devontae? He was set for exam, Judge, on 9/8. Set for exam on 9/8.
Yeah, we did it.
11:30.
11:30.
9/8, 11:30, September 8th.
Oh.
At least that's what
All right. Your exam is set for 9/8. Okay, what time?
I have 11:30, Judge.
11:30?
Is that right? Yeah. Okay.
September 8th at 11:30. All right?
That's my next court date?
That's your next court date,
September 8th?
September 8th.
What?
Mr. Washington, two things. If you come on Zoom, put your system on mute. I really don't want to hear you flushing the toilet. And two, I don't do t-shirts in my courtroom, even on Zoom. I don't do t-shirts, I don't do sweats. You put a shirt with a collar on. Because if you don't, I beg your pardon?
You said if I don't what?
If you don't, I can send you Wayne County Jail unless I'm dress you. You don't know how to dress for court, I dress you. Do you understand?
Yeah, I hear you.
And you better do more than hear me.
You said collar t-shirts next time, September 8th, right?
Collared shirt, yes.
So my court date ain't till the end of the year.
That's right.
All right, September 8th, 11:30.
September 8th, 11:30.
All right, thank you.
Okay, all right.
All right.
I'm just milding you for. Okay. Information from over here. Monday's date 125. Monday's date 125.
Yep, 125. Everybody had prisoners today, didn't they? Or what I remember. See which one. You go back there, they was here 233, 34, was traffic. Those was traffic around the corner. There was like that when you first got here, anyway. Cause you came to T4S first, who worked T4S? How many worked, what's it called? I just can't remember.
Mr. Nochi, did you reach him?
I did, Your Honor. He was jumping on. I believe this is him as iPhone. I'm having him. turning on his audio, I think, and video. Mr. Stinson?
Yes, how you doing?
Okay, just to confirm.
You all right today?
I'm well.
Calling case number 2059424, the people of the state of Michigan versus Justin Stinson. That's first name Justin, last name Stinson, Stinson. The defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is here on a hearing.
Support your honors, trusted by the people.
May it please the court, Neighborhood Defender Service of Detroit by Jeffrey Konecki on behalf of Mr. Stinson.
All right, thank you. What's your pleasure?
Your Honor, we were set for in-person exam Monday at 10 a.m. And speaking with Mr. Stinson, he wishes to waive his preliminary exam, understanding he'll be bound over to circuit court for further proceedings. Is that correct, Mr. Stinson?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any objection?
I'm sorry, no, Judge, thank you.
All right, Mr. Stinson, you understand that you have a statutory right to a preliminary exam where the state must show by probable cause a crime was committed and probable cause you had something to do with committing that crime. You understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anybody promise you anything or threaten you in any way to get you to waive your right to preliminary exam?
No, Your Honor.
You waiving your right freely and voluntarily after having opportunity to talk to your attorney about it.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you have any objection to the court signing your name to the waiver form and initialing off?
Yes, no, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Cano, do you have any objection to the court signing your name and initialing off?
No, Your Honor.
All right, court will find that you freely and voluntarily waive your right to preliminary exam. That is bound over to Wayne County Circuit Court Criminal Division for arraignment on the information, which will be February 5th at 9:00 a.m. Bonds continue.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
You're all set, Mr. Stinson. You can log off.
All right, thank you, Jeff. I appreciate it, man. Have a nice
No
day.
problem. You too.
Yep. Yep.
So we got a few minutes, right, Judge?
Hey, Kitty. She stepped out for a minute.
I'm okay.
Oh.
MDLC.
Okay. That's Crawford. Well, no, let me say his name. That's the name I'm missing. That's the name. Okay, that's what it's bad. And they took up a company. Y'all was probably here when the first time.
Yeah, you got to remember, most of us kind of retired young. So, I don't know, maybe old folks, trash,
I was tired when I was 46. I retired. So we retired. I retired at 46.
Hey, Judy, I sent you one of these PCC forms, didn't I?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Yep,
I
you
can't
did.
remember what I did or what I didn't.
well, now I can.
Life in COVID.
What's that?
That's life in COVID.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah, 'cause we got paid for the apartment. Plus, we had
Sometimes I do look at it.
That's why a lot of people don't want it. They want to, like I'm good. I think this is what I do. So that's how I do it now. But thank God, my dad, he made me, you know, pushed me and I did it. I wouldn't get paid as much because I was investing so much, but my dad. Being out there too. He said something.
But I wasn't affected when they did that whole thing where they went to that hybrid and stuff like that. I was grandfathered in, I had too much time, so that. Yeah, it's very. Right.
Another deputy stepped in the back of my deputy stepped in the back of my leg. I was off for a while. Plus, I got to know we go check everything. They made a whole time test and all this stuff. They really took it easy.
Well, they take care of it too. I was at the lounge and I just caught carrying a lot of equipment and I paid off on them gas for men. And, you know, on duty, everything, you know, and, I had 2 complete tears. Yep, I'm out two big ones. Yep. They had to pick me up and carry me back in and then roll me out in one thing. But it was on duty and everything. They
Judge, on this sentencing, you put September 26th.
Everywhere.
Judge Bryant,
Oh,
Mr. Misdemeanor.
okay.
I just changed it.
Go to 26.
Yeah.
Okay. Big plans for the weekend?
Working.
No more kitchen work.
Still gotta do
Of
some-
course,
yeah.
all right.
All the cameras.
What'd you say, you had about 3 more left?
Yeah. Well, I got 2 more left. I got another one.
Okay.
2 more cabinets?
2 more cabinets. I was waiting for that. I put in a big vent over the stove. And I have to knock out a wall, or put a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Go through part of the attic.
Who's gonna put that duct in there? Are you gonna do that? You're gonna put the ductwork in?
Yeah, I don't like it, 'cause I gotta crawl up in there to get to it.
Yeah, I mean, how do you get the ductwork from the plaster hole and then you're gonna slide it in between the?
Yeah, the vent actually comes with a flexible duct, so I'll turn the duct, put it through the hole, put it up into where it's supposed to go, and I put a regular ductwork on it and run it all the way to the wall, and then out the wall.
You're working.
Yeah, he's doing a lot.
Yeah, hopefully I'll finish the bathrooms too.
Bathroom?
I got it, so far I've done 2, I've got it 2 more bathrooms, I finished the tile work on them. Just gotta paint them and then put all the hardware in, vanities in.
You doing tile work too?
Oh, yeah.
You do the tile work? Wow, you're a man of all trades.
I just don't like, I got a big house.
Yeah.
And when folks come over and see this big house, they think big money.
You get an extra tax on it.
Yes, I get an extra tax. They
Yeah.
say, oh, it's gonna be 15 grand if you do
Yeah.
that. And, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I keep that 15 grand in my pocket.
Uh-huh. So did you demolish your bathrooms yourself with a sledgehammer?
Yep.
It's like cement floor and stuff?
Yeah, my house was built in 1970-something years old. So,
Yeah.
48, I think.
Yeah, it's real cement. And
I'm waiting for him to 4 inches thick.
yeah, on the floor.
Oh, and even on the wall.
And on the wall, they put it like, yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, it was, and it has the steel grating through it, and all that too.
Yeah, that grating holds it together like that real mesh stuff. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a job. That's a
No,
job.
I got a guy to help me do that, but yeah.
You
I
did?
it, yeah. And then he got carried away. And, he cracked my subfloor. So Kelly decided she wants the shower moved from one part of it. And back to one part to the other.
Yeah.
I'm setting up the old stuff. And I back up.
You went through the floor?
Went through the floor. Oh, my leg did.
No, they need to be.
One leg did.
Yeah. So yeah, he went down to the ceiling.
Yeah.
Below.
Down the ceiling below, I was so mad, 'cause I had to go back.
Yeah,
Down there and fix all that. now.
Plaster that all up. Yeah. Oh, man. I gotta give you credit. That's dedication. I mean, I'm looking at my bathroom, because it's built around the same time, and it has, the master bath has a peachy orange tile. And then it's got a black bullnose around it. On the top of, the tile goes up, what, halfway maybe?
Yeah.
And then, the floor is a different tile. They're smaller like that, but it's got like peach and then black diamond shape in between it too, to blend into the wall.
Oh, right.
But I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, because I kind of wanted to move the shower too, because you have to squeeze between the shower and, the wall's like that thick, for the shower, and the sink is narrow. So, and the people before us or something put this huge, looks like a hotel pedestal sink from like 1940. It's like this big, this deep, you know what I mean? So it comes up and I'm like, no, first of all, that's gotta go. And then I'm thinking, if I move my shower somewhere else in it and do something with a tile, I can move it around, get a full-size vanity in there. But I'd have to move the toilet, the big toilet drain, and then the shower pan and all that. I'm like, I don't know.
Usually not an issue, because you can tie into the existing.
Yeah, the stack.
Yeah, you tie in, like, it's just, the pain, the worst part is getting all that crap out.
Right, busted it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was so fun, we were doing the bedroom, and that's the bedroom upstairs, they had two small closets, like in the back, toward the back. And we decided we were gonna take the closet out. It was connected out to, like, the upstairs quarter room. I'm converting that whole room into a walk-in closet.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So, Kelly decides, I'm gonna help you knock down this wall. So she picks up the stuff and she takes it, tries to hit the wall. Didn't put a scratch in the wall.
You know
a loud noise.
So let you know I gotta repeat this, right? I gotta repeat this.
It was so funny.
I just
You didn't
heard.
bust out laughing, did you?
I wish I'd do this when I was working with her yesterday. I really do.
You should have videotaped that one.
I gotta repeat this. This is hilarious.
I'm telling you,
I have to give it to her. She tried.
Those houses are built like
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
I always tell my kids, nothing beats a fail but a try.
Yeah. So did she take a second swing?
Right, she did.
On it for a while, until she finally started getting knocking a hole in it.
All right.
And she said, okay, you got a little hole in it. She said, okay, you take over.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
She gets upset with me, so I'll start. I'm doing 2 bathrooms, kitchen, and what was the pool room, doing them all at the same time. I got 4 projects going.
Yeah.
Finish one before you start the other. I said, no, because I get bored of doing one. I want to do something else.
Right.
Or I gotta wait for something,
Or you don't want to do it.
I just don't want to do it.
Yeah, because this one took so much time and effort, I don't want to do the next one.
Yeah, I'll do it, so I start something else.
Yep. So, I get you.
But we're almost done. Although my daughter, I gutted out my daughter's bathroom. The first floor master, she's in there. So I gutted out her bathroom, so she doesn't have a bathroom, so she's upset.
Pretty soon.
Maybe a week or 2, I'll get to it.
They're not gonna let you in the house anymore these days. They're gonna say, oh, he's gonna rip my bathroom out.
All of them. Once I finish these 2, that means 4, we got 6 bathrooms now. 4 of them will be done.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, 4 full and 2 half baths.
That's sweet. Well, you got some functioning.
The pool was taken off. We had an indoor pool.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Filled it in, bent it over, now tile the floor. And then
Yeah.
make it into a big rec room or whatever.
Right. Nice. All right.
Should I just call from downstairs
Who's
to
downstairs?
ask if they should let Mr. Harrison?
Oh.
Partner.
I know.
She's talking about right now.
He's outside.
He's outside.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think he has a case on the dock down there.
Yeah, it's on there.
Oh, really? He said he didn't see it when I walked in. He just accepted my word that it was up.
It's on there.
He said he didn't have a total list.
Oh, maybe they only got the first page, because this is the second page.
Yeah, maybe
It's
that's
2
probably
pages.
what it is.
Oh, okay.
They call it.
I need to get
That's
me
them
a.
downstairs.
Hey, Kitty, we need to get us a honey-do list going.
Too much
Not
already.
even honeydew that. If you bought the house, I'm changing that.
The judge is becoming a honey don't list.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
it is.
Right.
It's a lot of dust.
Yeah.
I said, well, my job is messing up, your job is to clean up.
You ready?
Yeah. They know you're here, they're going to record.
Ready on Alan Harris?
Yes.
Calling case number 2059431. The people of the state of Michigan versus Alan Harris. Defendant is charged with count 1 and count 2, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for examination.
Excuse me, Lord, we people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ron Becker, appearing on behalf of the defendant Alan Harris.
Mr. Harris, state your name. Alan Harris, Jr.
Did you get it? 5502.
Mr. Harris, you got a shirt with a collar underneath that sweatshirt?
No, sir.
You don't know how to dress for court?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Your Honor, I was rushing.
I don't care if you were rushing.
Your Honor,
I do apologize.
Yeah.
Well, listen, hold on, Mr. Harris. I appreciate your apology, but I don't want it. I want your respect, and I'm not getting it. And that's the problem. In my courtroom, you don't dress in my courtroom, I dress you.
Yes, sir.
I send you to Wayne County Jail, they put you in green, and we bring you back. That's the only shirt you don't wear without a collar. You dress for court when you come to court. It's a matter of respect. It's like you want your respect, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I want mine. You don't give it to me, I take it. If I gotta take it, it's not gonna work well for you, will it?
No, sir.
Are you ready, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. I could just indicate that Mr. Harris and I apparently wasn't keeping up like I should have. I thought it was going to be, we're going to have a Zoom conference today. I just found out this morning, and I had 3 other Zoom conferences this morning. So Mr. Harris and I go back a long way, and every other time he has dressed appropriately. And I think normally, if it wasn't so hectic this morning, I would have reminded him. But Mr. Harris, when he's come to court previously, he has dressed. He's a nice dresser, and I think that's partially my fault, Your Honor. I apologize.
Yeah, it's wrong. You know, Dad always told me, if you become a man, you take responsibility for yourself. He has to take responsibility for himself. You know where he's coming. He's still dressed. Let's do it. Are we ready to do it?
Judge, at this time, the people that are prepared to proceed, we are missing our officer testifying here. Just for the record, subpoenas were sent out, and also for the record, we requested.
Your Honor, there's been quite a bit of time. I'm going to, of course, leave it to the discretion of the court, but I would request a dismissal.
All right, that will be dismissed without prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Harris, you gotta come back to court, any court, just for court. The court with respect, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, sir. Mr. Becker, I need a dismissal form, please.
Yeah, you're how are you related to
My dad.
He's great, great judge.
Thank you very much.
It's never tragedy that happened.
That's quite a good guy.
Yeah, it really was. It was really terrible. Yeah, back then we had a lot of good judges.
Yeah.
Hopefully we're going to get back to that now.
Right. Well, we've got some here.
Yeah, Judge Giles, but Judge Giles remembers where we. Yeah, we used to like reading their opinions.
Yeah.
It was like I was, a lot of good judges. And I remember I was in Victor Vaughn's courtroom once, and it was
Judge Vaughn,
yeah, it was late. And he apologized because I didn't, it was on a Friday. I didn't get my motion heard to me on Thursday. I said, I've just been a pleasure.
Yeah. Vaughn was a gentle guy too.
Yeah, there was some really good judges.
Yeah, yeah. My dad loved his work and he was always trying to do everything fair. Yeah.
Oh, what was
God, that's so bad when I do
What
it
was
in the field
this,
sometimes, I don't want to get hit in the head. I just wanna aggravate them, I mean, I just want to lay it up.
Yes, he does.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know they're gonna kill me.
Yeah, yeah. So I get you. Thank you for mentioning that.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
No.
Is that a wrap?
Madam Clerk?
That's a wrap
Yes.
until, oh, you don't have a
What happened
sentiment.
with
It's a
Linda?
homicide, yeah, yep, and that's a wrap.
With who?
Hollis.
Oh, Hollis is going to Judge, Bryant. It shouldn't have been on our docket.
Okay.